Ay,
Alright, man, we back, man.
Shit. Yes, sir, we back, man. Better Left Unsaid, episode 43.
Episode 43, dog. Episode 43. How you feeling? Where we at with it? What's the temperature?
Hey, man, you know, it's been a lot going on this week, man. You know, music, a lot of fucking music.
It has been a lot of music.
A lot of music, man. I'm finally glad that, you know, we got some 2024 drops. You know.
We do.
So
we got a few. We got a few controversial ones. We got some long awaited ones. Where you want to start? Where you want to?
I mean, let's go ahead and get out the way, man. Let's talk about this music, man. You want to talk about an album that came out? You want to
start with Benny? I'm saying let's get Benny.
Let's get Benny out the way, man, because let's start with the positivity.
Benny
man.
the Butcher, that is. Everybody Can't Go.
Debut album on Def Jam.
Everybody Can't Go. Yes, his first album with Def Jam. We got the budget, got the features, got the resources. How you feel about it? 12 album, 12 songs.
And I like it.
It's short.
I like it, but I like
40 minutes. It's like 40 minutes. Yeah.
It's concise. I think it's right up what I thought Benny would do.
Okay.
I saw the potential because he dropped the album before with Hit Boy.
He did.
And I like that album a lot because it's like, all right, cool. I just don't have to be
Burden of Proof, right?
Yeah, Burden of Proof. And
4 years ago. Yeah, three
and
years
I didn't have to be on no straight grimy underground Alchemist beats. I can show you that I could do something else.
Okay.
This he got the budget, but he still went with his guys. He went with Alchemist and he went with Hit Boy. Yeah. But to me, this does sound like a more commercialized album, which I can see where Def Jam budget's behind it. It's not super, like, to me, you don't have a bunch of the Griselda beats, like what was Conductor. You don't have a bunch of those. Yeah, so you don't have a bunch of those. But I like the album. He's still doing what he does. He's still rapping. He's giving you the bars you want. To me, it's just something for more people that the crowd that he's trying to reach. I think it's a little bit more digestible than what it probably was before.
Okay, so what you giving it out of 10?
Out of 10 right now, I've listened to it about 4 times.
Is it better than Burden of Proof? Yeah, what you give it out of 10?
Is it better than Burden of Proof?
Both 12 songs, both around 40.
I'm gonna go back and listen to Burden of Proof. I haven't listened to it.
Okay.
Since this album came out. But right now, out of 10, I'm giving it an 8.
Okay.
Yeah. Your thoughts?
Shit wasn't good, man.
Woo! That's crazy.
It wasn't a good project, man. I'm sorry, man. You got maybe 3 to 4 songs that are actually like replay value. The best song on here to me is Buffalo Kitchen Club.
With Armani?
I like Armani's verse on there. Then Benny came and did what Benny does, which is rap. Rap. I like Jermaine's Graduation. That was my second favorite. Yeah, it ain't better than Burden of Proof though. The entry on Burden of Proof. That song is entry track is phenomenal.
Okay. Back to Burden of Proof.
You got the Braun. That was one of the last single that came out. Decent song.
I don't like it.
I don't like it either. But it was not a bad song. But the verses wasn't really the best well written verses of. I know his caliber is.
Correct. Okay.
The hook is. He's not a hook guy, so I mean that is what it is.
That's what I noticed about this. That he's trying to
find
the
hook,
and
he's struggling.
He might need somebody to write that hook.
It's evident.
He might need somebody to write the hook.
Yeah, man. Big Dog was probably the best hook for what he was trying to do. If his voice is on the hook,
and that's still none of his hooks are good.
Great rap, great verse though.
Yes.
Wayne did what Wayne do. You got Everybody Can't Go, probably one of my favorite songs too.
I agree.
I love that shit.
That one actually has a good. That's a real song.
Yes, exactly.
That's a real
storytelling. Everything. Yeah,
storytelling, and it has a hook. You got the boy singing or whatever.
He was a little bit all over the place with the versatility. He tried to do how to rap is a good concept, but the beat, the execution wasn't there for me. Pillow Talk and Slander.
I like that
song.
I didn't like Babyface Ray verse on it.
Yeah.
I didn't think he belonged.
Griselda Express, horrible. West Side Gun was horrible on that track.
He's just doing the hook.
He was horrible.
I'm okay with it because that's what he
off beat. Like
that's what he does.
It was trash. So that shit is trash.
Okay.
Big Thomas is horrible.
I don't get the piece.
Big Thomas is horrible.
Horrible is a reach.
1 Foot In, I like that song.
Yeah, I'm about to say 1 Foot In is hard.
The hook is a little longer than it should be.
Way longer. That's like a bridge. It's a damn near verse.
The Snoop Dogg Back Again.
Oh, you know what? Hold on. I would say this about the Snoop Dogg Back Again. Take Snoop Dogg off, and I'm cool with it.
Yeah, he did. I mean, there's one verse on it, and it's like it just didn't work, man.
How you feel about that? Trust more valuable than love.
Throwback beat. It sounded like it wasn't really mixed, like or intentionally like a mixtape. So it shit wasn't mixed.
Okay.
You can barely hear his voice, and he do that a lot. Where his voice be low as hell.
Be low as hell, and the beat be high.
Like,
yeah.
I gave this shit a 6 out of 10. I was highly disappointed. I went back and listened to Burden of Proof just to cleanse the palate, and yeah, that album is just much better. It is what it is, man.
So I'll say this: I will have to go back and listen to Burden of Proof again just to see if with a comparison, and then I could probably give a better.
Clubs I Met too is better than both them shits. I mean, that's Harry Fraud though. So
that is Harry Fraud, but I mean, I think his mixtape wise is going to be right now until he figure out a lane. I mean, I think he found his lane with Burden of Proof because that was just his album, what he was doing for that time. But now he's commercial now. Well, not commercial. He's trying to get into that lane. He's trying to become a mainstream artist. A relevant mainstream artist, and I just think this was not the best first attempt. But I don't think the album has much impact. I don't think it's gonna do much. I think at the and in that camp, Westside Gunn has been the only one that kind of achieved mainstream notoriety. And that's projects. And that's because he put out so much, and he's finally put out some production, the features and all that shit. But I think Benny is the best artist, but it just ain't resonating outside of like the New York tri-state area up to this point. You know what I'm saying? So I like the album. Man. I'm looking forward to the next project. I'll say that. Yeah, I think you know what? You know it's funny because of the camp. I think he might drop something soon.
I hope so. Cause this shit got pushed back. This shit was supposed to come out like 6 months ago. He was talking about this shit last August. He was. So yeah, we're gonna do that. So I definitely look forward to it. 6 out of 10 for me. Disappointment. Okay. I mean, like I said, Buffalo Kitchen Club, Jermaine's graduation. Yeah, that's about it for me.
Ooh, that's crazy.
And everybody can go. Sorry, 3 out of 12.
Damn.
Westbrook numbers, nigga.
That's crazy.
Yeah. All right, but let's get to the real shit, man. Shout out to Benny still. Shout out to just Benny. Nigga. Let's not this trash.
All right, so hold on. Wait. Speaking of, you know what I'm saying, before we get into the real shit, let's talk about JID.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we talking about rappers, we talking about lyrical rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all talking about rappers.
So we're gonna play a clip real quick, but
play this JID.
JID, you know. I
just thought this was interesting.
It was.
I just thought this was very interesting.
Crazy wordplay lyrical artist, but people are known and loved as this like super dense, crazy wordplay lyrical artist, but people go fucking bonkers when you're screaming a single word over and over.
That was the point.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah, duality of man.
Show me you can do it all.
Yeah, 100%. Because sometimes, like, I don't particularly. I listen to my shit because I'm amazing, but I don't listen to my style of rap. People who do the style of rap that I do, I fucking hate it.
Really?
It's kind of weird. I'm just a jittery person, so it comes out like that. Like, I can't even stop myself.
No. Give me your take, because I don't.
First of all, what does he mean by his style? Who does his style of rap? Who are you comparing JID's style of rap to? That you think he would be speaking about?
Style of rap. It's kind of tough because he does that quick flow, that
fast.
So I mean, who is literally doing that right now? I can't go for anybody who's doing that right now. At least that I'll listen to. I don't know anybody that's rapping like him, per se.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like just thinking off the top of my head, I don't know if it'll be anybody that would be necessarily in that age group, that class. I mean, first thing I go to that, I'm probably sure they throw Kendrick in there. That was my only thing. But Kendrick don't really rap that super fast. Yeah, and he would dibble or something, but he's not doing that. So he don't make the same kind of music. But outside of that, cool. We can't think of artists.
Cool. But now let's talk about lyrical ability. Who would you compare him then to then?
Lyrically, he's a good rapper. I might give him a.
And I want to take class out of it of like where he started rapping. I'm just talking about lyrical ability.
I think he got a Kodak level of lyrical ability.
Okay.
He can tell the story. He can stay on the subject very well, and he can switch his flow up a little bit. But I don't know. He rap better than a lot of people. But I don't know if it's. I mean, I might go maybe a Conway. He remind me of Conway.
Okay, in terms of
like
just being able,
syllables,
and just being able the lyrical part of it, but everything outside might be a little, because I mean, like Conway does try to switch his flow up, but
it does.
I'm not a fan of. All right, let me say this. I think he can rap, and I've heard like some solid songs from him. I'm just not the biggest fan of JID. However, I don't know what he want to go by, but personally, me, I put in terms of this right. put it in basketball terms because I don't rap. I play basketball. When you say like you don't rap, that's like me saying I don't play basketball. So, and the person who I kind of got my game from, I don't watch that because it's whack, which is confusing to me. Because at some point you have learned to do it. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't know if it's talking about just strictly the new people that he feels like is rapping that way and he don't listen to that, which I can kind of understand. I may not want to listen to somebody who's dropping the same time or in the same realm as me, but I can go back and listen to the past. So I can understand that or see what's hot right now because he's not one of, besides like a few songs, he's not a super mainstream artist that's dropping, that's being played everywhere. And so
surround sound would be the only.
He'd be the only thing. And so my thing is like, so I can understand if he's saying like, hey, you know, my competition, I may not watch them necessarily, but I'm listening to this. But to me, if you want to get better, why are you not listening to them or kind of hearing what they're doing if they're doing better than you?
I mean, he said he listens to himself. That's all he said. He amazing. I just think, I mean, this is the new generation of crop and niggas that just be saying shit.
Getting like, the
same shit when fucking Mariah, it wasn't not Mariah, but Lotto said she never heard the fucking song by Mariah Carey. Like, it don't make sense for y'all to be in the industry, the music industry, and that is built on a foundation of what everybody has been doing. Rap come from what music already was. The entire genre is just fucking the culmination of fucking rock music, R&B, all that shit. Half the biggest rap songs have an R&B fucking chorus on it.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just all one thing. It's a culmination.
Speaking of that, half of these fucking rap songs are sampled by every other song.
So, nigga, any rapper that started off rapping, they got inspired by somebody and they want to rap like them, they want to be like them. So it don't make sense for these. Like, it's just a contradiction of life, regardless of music.
Yeah.
How you don't listen, don't follow something that you supposedly love, you make money off this shit. This your career. Fuck this is career. Fuck the love. I'm an actor, but I don't watch films. Like,
that's like what the fuck are you studying? How are you getting better? I mean, that's the same thing. Like, that's like a basketball player saying like, "Yo, I play basketball. I'm gotta get better, but I'm not gonna watch basketball."
The crazy thing is, we didn't heard a few people say, we didn't heard Westbrook say he don't watch basketball.
I don't heard.
We don't heard.
Why you always? No,
I'm saying I didn't diss him. I'm just saying we heard.
Yeah, but
it's a contradiction.
But I agree on that part. Yeah. Like, yo, if you want to get better, at some point you have to watch. Like, even regardless to me, if you want to say like, hey, I'm amazing, right? Cool. That's like me and you rapping. If you're amazing, I'm amazing, but you're doing something that's better than what I'm doing. All right, let me just hear what the fuck he's doing that everybody loves.
Yeah, that's the point, because you getting the praise of this it's still young dudes that's lyrical and that's doing all this, but you only listen to the simple rappers. Like, what is the purpose of your talent? Why are you making music? You're not contributing nothing
at all.
If you're not getting inspired, if you're not listening to something that could maybe elevate the music space. They said the crowd be just saying one word over and over when they perform your shit. So what the fuck is you do? You the same.
You're the same.
Might as well be what's the nigga named Gucci Gang? You might as well be one of them guys. You might as well be that, because you ain't doing nothing different. You ain't doing nothing special, separate, nothing we ain't never seen before, and you haven't reached that level of success for you to even be coming out publicly and saying, like, are you saying that's not good music? Are you saying you don't like that? Because if you don't listen to it and you rap like that, where is it coming from? Like, clearly you like it, so
yeah, you have to hear something.
You have to hear something. So that don't make sense to me. JID gonna have to explain that, because I mean,
maybe because we got a soundbite, we didn't get into a part of explaining it. So I'm just hoping.
Let me throw him some bill, because that shit just
that was some
stupid
bullshit.
That shit.
But you know what?
All right, let's get to the shit.
All right, we're gonna get to the shit. Hold on, I'm actually gonna get to one that's before that, because I feel like so we have a beef that not only been brewing, but now it's brewed. Now it's being drunk. So, but there's a beef that's kind of like, it's a skeptical beef. And before you play that, it's a skeptical beef that's, can be seen that, these people are, we can understand why. Ice Spice and Lotto. Right? Ice Spice and Lotto. Lotto have said some things. I think Ice Spice just dropped a new song. Think You the Shit, Not Even a Fart, which I think is fucking hilarious. I think that shit is the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. She does reference, she kind of says something like, why you on the floor? You know what I'm saying? Kind of, you remember, Lotto had a song, so I mean, put it on the floor.
With Cardi B.
With Cardi B, which is also, you know, the op of Nicki.
Let's not forget.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Cardi's a friend of Meg. Well, you know, I mean, listen.
One of the biggest songs of this decade.
WAP.
Was that 2020? That might have been last decade, matter of fact. It was last decade. It was like 2018. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, I mean, you know, I'm just saying. I know that beef to me, that beef is null and void because to me, no offense, you know, shout out to, you know, New York, shout out to LeBron, shout out Ice Spice, but Lotto put her in the blender.
As far as what you mean?
Rapping.
Expound.
At least rapping. To me, Lotto's a much better rapper.
That don't mean she will put her in a blender.
I'm talking about straight rapping. If you trying to get some bars off, to me, in my opinion,
that don't mean she will put her in the blender.
Because I mean, I'm cool with Ice Spice, but she ain't really a great rapper. You know what I'm saying?
You a battle rap fan, right?
Yeah.
Low Deluxe rap way better than Murder Mook and all the rest of these niggas. They said Murder Mook done cleaned them like 3-4 times already.
I hate both of them.
I'm just telling you what I'm telling you. The pulse of battle rap say Murder Mook been whooping Low Deluxe ass for and everybody says Low Deluxe is they got the best pen in battle rap. Correct?
Yeah, but nobody be sometimes wanting to hear that. Some of that lyrical.
That's my
shit,
point.
You know what I'm saying?
That's my point.
You be doing.
So it ain't just about the raps. It's a lot that goes into it.
I agree. Well, the new rap battle's cool. You want to make songs, but I don't give a fuck. Lotto gonna wipe her up because Lotto does make good music too. She makes good music, make good all around songs. And bro,
what I'm saying is,
I mean, bro, you got a song talking about you think you the shit.
Ice Spice had more hits than Lotto whole career in the first year of her career up to like last year. So let's stop doing that.
Okay, cool.
Let's stop doing that.
Was anything lyrical about them shits?
Niggas is rapping the words, right?
Were
they rapping the hooks, right?
Just because they rapping it don't mean they fire though. Doesn't mean it's good.
That's your opinion. That's subjective.
That don't mean it's good.
That's subjective. Give me a Lotto quote.
Ooh.
Okay then. You know what this nigga talking about, man.
You
thinking of shit? Hey, you ain't even a fart. Come on, man.
That shit's trash.
Alright.
You gonna tell me that shit's good?
Call it wetty. And then shaking the jelly. Under my belly.
That shit's nasty, dog.
You a 5-year foreign fan telling us that's what the fuck y'all rap. That's what New York rap like. Alright then. So let's not talk about that being nasty. You love that rap. Don't go hate when it's Ice Spice.
I like drill music, dog. It's different.
Alright then.
It's just different.
Let's get to it, man. Ice Spice, that's a tough battle for Lotto. And that's a lot of brand. That's a lot of brand backing. That's a lot of marketing. That's a lot of popularity behind Ice Spice. Commercial, Super Bowl.
Yeah, but we don't give a fuck about none
Lotto get a lot of looks too, though. I ain't gonna front.
Yeah, a lot of fucking looks.
Jennifer Lopez had her looking Latina with the new release, skin to skin and shit.
They look real good too. I like that shit.
Real racially ambiguous Lotto. Are you white, black, Latin? What are you?
I don't care. I want to be in the middle.
J-Lo from the block had you looking like you Dominican or some shit.
People ripping people out of plastic. I just had to put that out.
Yeah, tell them again. Say it louder for the people.
What Ice Spice had Northwest doing?
I don't even know what Northwest.
We got it.
Looking silly.
With the Kardashian, Lotto ain't never seen a Kim in person. But let's get.
Her name is Northwest.
Exactly.
I think you're talking about the actual Northwest, like Seattle or some shit.
But let's get to the real. Let's get to the real beef, man.
The beef that's been brewing for a while. We already know Nicki had smoke with Cardi.
That's a fact.
But now it's beef with Megan. Megan dropped a song. Hiss. She got a lot of grievances. She got a lot of shit off her chest. You know, one of the early bars was like, y'all worried about Megan, you should be worried about Megan's Law. If anybody knows, Nicki Minaj's husband, what's his name? Kenneth Petty? Convicted felon of, I guess, you know, pedophilia?
That's not a crime. That's just a condition.
Okay, I'm sorry.
So he has to register as a sex offender.
Sex offender, yeah, for touching an underage.
Yes, and this was a law that was put in place by a child who was a victim of something, and her name was Megan. And
correct.
Now they call it Megan's Law. So the diss was at Nicki's husband. That's the interesting thing. What did she say
about Nicki? She didn't.
That's the same shit Drake tried to pull with Pusha.
Talking about Kanye?
Talking a lot about Ye.
And for
say something about me. I'm selfish. I want all of the curse. Come on, man.
He said something about his wife?
He did.
So that's in the same realm.
He did.
That's in the realm.
He did.
So
yeah, his had the internet ablaze. Megan, that's her second single since coming back from the whole court trial.
The first one was called
For Cobra, yeah. So she's following this snake theme. She said it's definitely symbolic of whatever she wants to represent. She said snakes hiss when they get irritated, and you keep playing with it like they're about to attack. So that's where the title "Hiss" came from. And she did not only talk about Megan. She not only talked about Nicki. Alleged Drake diss was in there.
You know, they said fake gangsters, fake accents.
Fake gangsters, fake accents with the BBL scars.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez.
Told that nigga to get a conjugal visit.
Ex-boyfriend, Partisan Fontaine. It was a lot in there.
It was a whole lot.
It was a lot in there. She basically pulled a 50 Cent How to Rob.
Yeah, went at everybody.
Real
quick, before we get to this part, how'd you feel about the song His?
I thought it was a decent song. I thought it was a Megan song. It was what you would expect from Megan. It's when she rapped. It sounded like the song. What's the opening song she had when she was talking about the shooting? Like fuck, I don't know the name of the shit, but she was rapping over Biggie beat.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about like a few years ago. It was very similar to that. I mean, of course, she's not the greatest rapper. She's a very good rapper, but lyrically, she's not the greatest lyricist. So
I agree.
It's gonna be pretty simplistic, but I did like the Megan's Law bar. That was a hard bar. That was a hard bar. She cooked Drake with the BBL scars and fake accent shit. I love that line.
Well, you hate Drake, so I mean.
No, I'm just saying, she had some good bars in there. She had some good bars. It was a little redundant, of course. That's what she did. She's gonna talk about how good her sex is, or whatever the case is. Cool, we get it. But she had some good bars in there. Yeah, it was a decent song. It was a good controversial, public attention grabbing song. Yeah,
it got the attention.
I thought it was a decent song. Yeah. What you thought?
It was cool. Okay. I personally like rap beef.
Okay.
So when you do things like that, I like to hear responses. I like the back and forths. So I just appreciate that in rap because I feel like, like almost like the NBA, niggas just too friendly with each other. Yeah. Like, no, I need some beef back. Yeah. So get the beefs out, man. Get your shit off your chest, put it on, and then put it on a record. I don't want to. I don't like. Facts, yeah. We have this conversation. Stop putting that shit on Twitter, on Instagram Live, whatever the fuck you want to do. No, you a rapper, put that shit on a rap.
That's a fact. Yeah, I applaud her for. Matter of fact, that's the best thing about the song. She even made the song. And only thing I didn't like, you gotta put a name on that.
You gotta put a name.
You know what I'm saying? Call these motherfuckers out directly, cause you doing all kind of memes and posting shit and being, you know what I'm saying? What you call it, subliminal with the shit. Yep. If you can rap. Let's get to it. Cause one thing she also did say is, I dare one of y'all to respond to me. I dare y'all to respond to me. But yeah, best thing about the song, she didn't do it live. That's what got in trouble last time. That Tory Lanez.
That Tory Lanez talking too much.
Drop a song and diss everybody. You just gotta put a name on that bullet. You know what I'm saying?
Immediately, I want you to shout him out at the fucking like top of your lungs, like instead of that little intro that she did. First of all, I want to get the fuck. No, hey, you and you, fuck you, and then you know what I'm saying, get into your shit.
That's what I'm saying. So I mean, because the lame shit she did do was dare people that they would not respond, but did not make it clear who she was asking or daring to respond. Then she called Breakfast Club and they asked, hey, who you talking about? Hey, it's whoever get offended. You just daring people to respond. So that, I mean, now you
don't have every rapper in the world on the fight.
Exactly. So cool. That's the only thing I didn't like. But we talking about the queen. We talking about the queen, the Barbie, Nicki Lewinsky. We talking about the greatest woman rapper ever. Most accomplishments.
Ever.
The longest reign on top.
Ever.
The most impactful, most influential.
Ever.
Of this generation.
Ever.
The one all the girls is modeling their styles and their sexual exploitations about.
And then she said, fuck y'all. And she said,
the one that got one of the biggest emerging stars, Ice Spice, and maintained that relevancy and that popularity.
And then she said, fuck y'all to the rest
Gave
of
Sexy Red a verse.
She did. She gave Meg a verse too.
She gave Meg a verse as well.
Technically, she's on a song with Cardi too.
She's on. What song? Oh, Motorsport. Yeah, they definitely worked together on Motorsport as well. Let's see when she went on live. Let's see what she had to say on this live.
I've been a tricky little bit.
off the shits.
You know, I figured I'd, come hang out with the crew. More, Jude, play that real quick. I want to see something. Y'all, listen to what I
She got right to the booth.
I might have to pay over if it's too,
She did get right to the booth.
Nobody. Okay. Check it out, guys. And play it like a pro, cause just.
Yo, she's off the shits.
The bitch fell up. I said, get on your good foot. Play it again, Jamal. Hey yo.
She's running back again.
Hey yo, bad bitch, she like 6 foot. Huh? Foot, the bitch foot. Huh? Fell up. I said, get on your good foot. Hey, who said that, yo? The nigga said that bitch, she like 6 foot. I call her big foot. The bitch fell off. I said, get up on your good foot.
Yo, hey man, cocaine's hell of a drug.
Shout out to Nicki Minaj, man.
Oh shit.
That was one of the funniest, and it was immediate. That's what made it so amazing.
But I like that. But that's what I'm
I
talking
love
about,
it.
like rap beef right there. Get into your fucking booth,
man.
I mean,
to the booth.
I'm gonna take it back really quick, right? Remember Drake and like Meek or even Drake and Push?
Yeah.
It was, hey, I'm put out a song. All right, cool. I'm gonna put out a song. And Push ended that, but they did the song for song. It was like, all right, cool. Let's just put out this music and we're gonna do that.
Correct.
That's what I like about this.
Correct.
You know, you went straight into it, and you heard something nigga got on live and said, "Hey,
Amazing.
I'm right here. I'm right now."
And she didn't just get on live to talk. She got on live to record the song that she was making specifically as a response. As a matter of fact, that is one of the greatest cultures of moving things I've ever heard in my life. If somebody diss you, you get on live and record the song on live and show the bitch.
Yeah.
This ain't that, man. I'm Nicki Minaj.
Why you should do this?
And I'm going right to the last scandal you had. You lying
Immediately.
heifer.
Lying motherfucker.
I'm
Bitch, you
bringing
said
up
you got
all
shot.
this
Where the
shit.
scars at,
I'm
bitch?
bringing up every Twitter trend, every IG live post. Best friend, I'm bringing up all that shit since you want to talk to me, Nicki Lewinsky.
Before you get your Nicki rant on, let's address all the shit that she was talking about.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's address, you know what I'm saying?
This was followed by an official song that came out the following day.
It's called what? Goodfoot or Bigfoot?
It's called Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
It's called Bigfoot.
All right. So I'm gonna just address some of the lyrics, so really quick. I'm gonna read some of the lyrics really quick.
Shout out to Nicki Minaj for the quick response.
She said, "Your flow is such a bore, drinking a bottle of Henny through the straw.
Woo!
Bitch, you better stop that dialogue before I hit call and buy a catalog."
Woo!
Calls was her manager, 1500.
Yes, 1500, who she was in the litigation with
For a while.
to release music, trying to get her masters back because Jay-Z them tried to bully him.
They tried to, but
That's what Carl said.
That's what he said.
Yeah, Rock Nation them tried to bully him.
But also, here's another controversial bar.
Okay.
Which, you know what? Before I say this, to me, this is what rap is about.
Okay.
Rap has been, when it came to rap battle, rap, disses, rap beefs, it ain't never been the friendly hee ha ha.
That's a
It's
fact,
been
yeah.
disrespectful. I don't care who you talking about. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm talking about you, her, him, and them.
Correct.
Her next bar says, and a lot of people was mad because they, R.I.P., but Megan's mother had passed.
Correct.
People was mad at this, but she said, "How you fuck your mother, man, when she died?"
Oh,
Hold on. After that, how you go on Gayle King and can't cry?
that was funny.
She was struggling to get that tear out.
That was funny.
She was struggling to get that tear out.
That was funny.
You know what I'm saying? And then she get into, you know what I'm saying? And she finally get into, Bigfoot, you so small fry, swearing on your dead mother when you lie. That's crazy.
I mean, she got a lot of quotables.
She do.
Got a lot of quotables.
Them first few bars was,
I mean,
I
this
like
is
that
fire. It opened with heat.
It
This
did.
little begging whore talking about Megan's Law. You know, Nicki got the accent. She gonna stretch them vowels and make it rhyme. For a free beat, you can hit Megan raw.
Okay.
If you a ghostwriter, party in Megan's jaw.
You see how she did that, though, right?
That's
you know what I'm saying?
fire.
That was a bar. That was a bar.
Fire. Ghostwriter meaning these ain't the words you speaking. Hit him with the party.
Because Party was your Ghost Rider.
And Megan's Jaw, the sexual double, triple entendre. That's fire.
She went to work on that one.
That's fire.
She went to work.
Shots thrown, but I still ain't Megan score. Bad bitch, she like 6 foot. I call her Bigfoot. Bitch, feel tell her get up on you good. Nah, this is hard. But let's be honest now. Let's be honest.
Let's talk about it.
A lot of people have been questioning Megan's behavior. This has been a 5-6 year thing where she has been going on these rants and
when she drunk off that Henny.
Whether it be drug influence, whether it be she really just been holding back because they said they just criticizing the character and assassinating, and she really is the victim in these situations. The whole beef with Cardi, she said she been doing this, all this going on behind the scenes.
Did she kind of like throw little subliminal shots towards Cardi B too at some point? Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
They had a physical altercation, so I don't imagine them reconciling anytime soon.
Oh no, I was talking about.
Oh, in the song?
No, I was talking about Megan.
Oh, Megan. Oh yeah.
And Cardi, she threw some slick shots at Cardi B too.
Claimed that Cardi was getting dissed by Megan on the. Hey,
yeah.
Listen. I don't know.
I will say that. You know what I'm gonna do? All right, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now. One of these days, because I don't even drink that no more. But one of these days when we pod, I'm coming off the Henny.
Man.
I'm gonna come off the Henny and see if that. Hey man, if she go on them rants and get lit, I don't think I might take this shit to the roof.
I'm gonna put it like this, man. Nicki Minaj did 3 things. Not only did she get on Instagram Live, she also recorded and dropped a diss song with 2 pieces of cover art, and she also went on a Twitter rampage.
But hold on, the 4th thing that she did was say your fucking name.
She also said her name multiple times.
Yeah.
And not only that, she tweeted your name, posted photos of you, got in touch with your peoples. She made every indication that she is willing to take this as far
as possible,
as necessary to make sure you do not win in no perception of this.
Did she call Kelsey?
She called Kelsey.
Ooh.
Let me tell you, I'm gonna spill some tea.
Go ahead, please.
And this is quote Nicki Minaj, Twitter, official Twitter, verified, blue check. The bitch ain't get streamed in 84 years. She ain't number 29.
That's sick.
Her team don't want me to drop because they know them numbers gonna embarrass her lying lipo ass. She know I got proof of what she did. And I'm only screaming because she's screaming.
She got that shit in all caps.
And after how she allowed her best girlfriend to be bullied, attacked, and ripped to shreds while Kelsey was pregnant with the first child. Oh, this is breaking news.
Oh, I didn't even know Kelsey was pregnant, man.
After she had fucked her best friend, man, it wasn't enough. But this y'all girl's girl, right? Any mother taking this woman's side, may God strike you down. Don't want me to drop because she gotta have a ghost writing session for another week to get back to me. I had the song and beat for 6 years. Whoo, what a scary ass bitch. Yikes. Pink Friday 2 is platinum, by the way.
It is.
Lord have mercy.
Megan horny as hell, by the way.
Yeah.
Making me horny as hell.
Megan is a freaky lady, man. That is.
I'm not gonna lie, nigga, I still fuck.
End up in jail like Tour, my brother.
Yeah, I'm wear a mask.
I ain't bailing shit out, dog.
Yeah, come on, though. If I go,
Never.
That's fucked up.
Never.
I wear a mask and
Not for that. But hey, at the end of the day,
listen,
man, I like my freedom. I like my freedom. I like that. But yeah, man. Shout out to both these ladies for sparking excitement in the rap beef game.
I like it. I personally appreciate the beef. I do hope Megan comes back with some shit.
I pray Megan comes back with some shit.
It's gonna be tough because I feel like this is loading up for her to drop some shit, like drop music for real.
Hey, push it back. This is more attention you ever gonna get if you win this rap battle with Nicki Minaj.
It is. It's gonna put you back on top because I do agree with the part of like Nicki where she kind of fell off to an extent. Like she's not as hot as she was at one point after all of this. That album that she dropped that came and went immediately.
And I think we really can, if we read into what Nicki Minaj really saying, is it even really a fall off because she was never on the level of some of the real superstars in the game. She was selling like 60,000 first week.
Well, I was okay. Let me say her relevancy. Her attention, her stardom was up here at least.
I mean, but she was performing on New Year's Eve, New York City. Got the deal with Planet Fitness. She's got a lot of endorsements going on right now.
They buying her back at this point. They trying to push it back. Okay. I think Rock Nation doing what they supposed to be doing.
Maybe not the music. Maybe she fell out musically.
Brandon, yeah, cool. But I'm talking about musically.
Megan is still very much her.
Yeah, but musically, to me, remember all her shit was she had 4 or 5 songs just in rotation.
Hold on, she didn't drop that. When last time she dropped a project?
That last project where she was like the PTSD, some shit like that. And so.
Traumazine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that shit.
2022. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And that shit, do you even know a song off that shit? Anything come on? That shit came and went immediately.
Can't say that I do. No disrespect.
So I mean,
yeah, I don't know nothing off that shit.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's tough.
It's tough. So what I mean. So I agree with you on this part where she needs to come back and she needs to. I don't care if you write it yourself, your ghostwriter, whoever write it, whoever's doing it, need to put you in the booth immediately.
Yeah.
Get some shit on, dog. You see, Nicki went in and did it and dropped that shit on Apple.
Listen, man, all we can hope for is a legitimate beef that was as great as the last one we got, which was, like you said, Drake and Pusha that I can remember. Mm-hmm. Is actually song for song. Maybe it was something else in between there, but I don't know.
Meek tried to go song for song. It just didn't sound as good.
Man, Meek get the fight. Meek took 3 months to drop.
Well, with that being said, hold on. Do you want to continue with music though?
What else we got music wise?
Shannon Sharpe. Ocho.
Oh yeah. You know so let me play this clip. From Uncle Shannon, who's been at the height of his popularity the last couple months.
Last month, honestly.
Let me play this clip, man.
Damn, turn him off up, dog.
My bad.
Let me think of somebody else can move a needle.
No one.
Beyonce. If, hypothetically speaking, if she went with Jay-Z and not Travis Kelce, let's say, Beyonce.
She not like this. Not like this. These eyes, Ocho. These 8 to 15-year-old eyeballs. Ocho, she.
The same. Yes.
I love Beyonce. Beyonce ain't moving the needle like this chick, Ocho. No. You tripping, Ocho. This girl,
ask the chat.
She's the closest thing to moving the needle like Michael Jackson that we've seen. This is it.
So that's at the end of the blaze, and he was talking about Taylor Swift. If y'all didn't know,
the fact that Taylor Swift has been at every Chiefs game for the last few weeks, few months, or whatever.
Yeah, I want to say since like November, September, some shit like that.
Pretty much, the NFL numbers have skyrocketed with Taylor Swift being at the game.
It brought an estimated worth to the Chiefs of $330 million.
Yep.
$330 million in that times in a few months times, man. So.
And listen, every commercial break, anytime somebody scores, catches the ball, they pan to Taylor Swift. They had her as doing a fucking swag surf in there, which she looked horrible, by the way.
She brought several articles of like, hey, what is this new funky move the kids are doing? Because Taylor Swift, shit been around for 20 years. Though.
Yeah, which is disgusting, by the way, man. Respect black culture. But with that being said, do you agree that Taylor Swift right now is the only one that can move that needle in terms of sports in the face and just like showing up and getting the revenue stream to go towards somewhere like that?
I think it's very few that would even get that much camera time. I mean, folks gotta understand. Anybody that has watched a football game this season has been sick of seeing Taylor. That's how much camera time she's getting.
Yeah, she damn.
This shit has diverted attention away from the players that have scored, just to show Taylor Swift hugging Pat Mahomes' damn wife. I mean, the Beyonce comparison. I mean, come on. I don't think Beyonce has the level of influence or power that people have given her.
Okay.
I don't know if I've seen that. I mean, album sales, ticket sales. I mean, whatever metric you want to use. I don't know if it's possible because we haven't seen Beyonce outside of Jay-Z. But
I don't know. Her ticket sales for her last tour was going crazy.
So was Taylor Swift's.
Yeah, right. Fuck.
It was touring at the same time.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift was on the news that, hey, Taylor Swift's coming to town to the fucking Georgia Dome. They did the same shit for Beyonce. They made the same announcement.
Yeah,
Traffic's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
There's 3 shows in the next week.
Yeah, that shit was disgusting.
It was horrible.
That shit was disgusting.
So I don't know. I think Taylor Swift's stardom is
ridiculous at this point.
I don't know about the Michael Jackson comparison.
Nobody's ever going to be on the...
Yeah, I think that's a little silly, but I think we might be able to get a if Kim Kardashian started dating
Patrick Mahomes,
Lamar Jackson, some shit. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I'm just saying that would be crazy. That would be. I mean, for God's sake, Kim Kardashian got an NBA partnership, so
yeah,
she's pretty big. I don't know. I don't know about the Beyonce thing. I think the story with Beyonce would probably be bigger if she divorced Jay-Z and started dating
somebody.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that would be a storyline in itself. But just the fact that it will be Beyonce at the game, I don't know if she's getting that much camera time. You talking about a majority white people. I mean, come on, bro.
So to me, it's a white sport.
It's very much a white sport. The owners are white. Fans are white. They sit in the snow, all this shit. Yeah, they buying the tickets. They buying the gear head to toe. I'm not saying black people don't. I'm just saying the numbers aren't even as far as
So in pure stardom, outside of this football, do you think that Taylor Swift is bigger than Beyonce at this point?
I think that's solely based on demographic. I don't think I can outwardly say Beyonce. I don't think Beyonce is a bigger star than Taylor Swift.
Okay.
I think in the entertainment business, Beyonce is more iconic.
Yes, very much so.
I think that's totally separate from talking about just the level of recognizability and superstardom. Because I mean, that's like comparing Snoop Dogg to Jay-Z. Everybody knows who the fuck Snoop Dogg is as far as popularity.
Okay.
He never had a level of acclaim and iconic
as Jay-Z. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I think Snoop Dogg is the most famous rapper ever.
Right. So I think that's what I would compare it as. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's calling Taylor Swift the greatest performer ever, the greatest catalog. None of that shit is coming into play. Okay. But she moving them tickets, bro.
She is moving them tickets.
$1 million in a week for an old ass album is, I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah, that's just
nice.
You listen to it?
A couple bangers on there.
Oh, you like that? You will. Yeah, she's a great white hope.
I like Shake It Off. Come on now.
Alright, I'm good on that.
What's your stance? You ain't said nothing.
My stance is well, here's the thing. I'm not the biggest football fan, but I do watch football.
Okay.
2, I am tired of seeing Taylor Swift at any point in time.
Okay.
But to an extent, I do agree, just because again, she is the great white hope. Literally, though she like you said, she's selling 1 million in a week. They stopped Ticketmaster. They had to stop Ticketmaster from selling her tickets at one point in time, because at one point you seen tickets for $99,000. That was fucking sick. Like, I don't know if Ticketmaster just scamming niggas.
Tickets was TBD.
Yeah,
how much you got?
Exactly. So it was which was fucking sick. So I mean,
there's a mortgage in their house on that shit.
So to me, like, that's like, especially in relevancy now. Don't get me wrong. Now, maybe if Beyonce was because I don't even think Beyonce is at her peak of where she was at one point.
Yeah, I think you made the argument that she's not.
She's not at her peak. So I mean, I think that, you know, if you take it back to when Beyonce may be at her peak and she was going around, and then maybe I think the conversation right now. But again, I agree with the part of Beyonce is a legend. She's an icon. She's been doing this and she's cemented in where she's at.
Yeah. Taylor
Swift is still climbing and she's bigger than she can ever be right now.
Yeah. And
she has the fans to back it. She has the support. She fucking dropped the movie the same time Beyonce did. To me, that's balls. So to me, that's nuts that you think like, all right, cool. I'm not only going to tour when Beyonce tours, I'm going to drop something. I'm gonna drop a movie when Beyonce.
With her,
immediately. Like, we're gonna go toe to toe and we're gonna see what happens. And so, I mean, they both did great. Shout out to both of the ladies, but Taylor Swift right now is moving the needle for any fucking thing that she does.
That's a fact.
And it just happened that it'd be the Kansas City Chiefs with arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks ever in a short span of time.
The greatest tight end of all time. That I mean, she's not just dating a regular dude. She's dating the most decorated tight end.
Yeah.
Fuck the talent, the most accomplished and decorated tight end in the
history. He just passed what, Jerry West?
He just passed Jerry
for
West.
the most receiving yards in the
most touchdowns post. Like, it's come on, dog. It's different.
Yeah, so
it's different. So I mean, hey, I don't think Shannon was wrong. I don't think people's hopping. I don't think folks is getting on this. That backlash is unwarranted.
Very much so, and I think. But you know where the backlash come from?
It's a race thing for sure. It's a race thing. It's gonna be the black woman saying, "Oh, you like white, you date white women, or white like." It's gonna ignore the reality of that Taylor Swift is a mega fucking star.
Superstar.
You cannot avoid that conversation. And NFL been around 100 years. Everybody's talking about Taylor Swift. So.
Correct. But we can get away from music now. I see you put something here. This is new to me. I want you to play the clip.
Which one?
Gayle King.
Alright, let me play this.
We got some breaking news from Gayle King. Oh, she was on the pivot.
She was on the pivot. Shout out to the pivot.
You just could have cashed after now.
I know, guys, but I was so frustrated because here's somebody who was making, 6 figures, successful. And when I said, could I ask what it's for? He said, yeah, it was for a child support issue and to pay a payment on some furniture. Because, oh God, this is just getting worse. And I said, okay. And he said, this was Sunday, and he said, I promise I'll pay you back by Thursday. I promise I'll pay you Thursday, okay. But I wrote it because I thought it had to be very difficult for him to ask me. And so I wrote it, and I just figured that would be that. And he did pay me back on Thursday. But I didn't feel the same. I didn't feel the same. But he did, to his credit, pay me back on Thursday. But it just changed the relationship for me. So in answer to your question, is it difficult to date?
So she was dating a brother, by her estimation, a few months, 2 to 3 months. He asked her for $4,000.
Okay.
She asked why. He said for child support and for furniture payment. She was baffled and taken back because he was a well-established 6-figure earner. But he promised he would pay the money back by Thursday. She wrote the check for $4,000, and he did keep his word and gave her back that $4,000 that following Thursday. But she said the relationship was never the same. She never looked at him the same after that. What's your thoughts on this?
All right. Start from man's point of view.
Okay.
From my side, that's crazy. For a few months, if I'm 2, 3 months, 4 months in a relationship. For one, I'm not asking for nothing. If I'm broke, I'm just happy to be broke, and that conversation may come up. I'm trying to avoid the conversation, whatever. I gotta work it out how I work it out. I go to my friends, I talk to my peoples about it before I'm talking to you. Because at this point in time, to me, if I'm dating you for a couple months and I'm obviously trying to get to know you, trying to get with trying to learn you better, trying to develop something and build something. If the first thing you do is ask for money, that should start. I mean, as a man,
not the first thing. That was a couple months in.
It's a couple months in, but I'm just saying. Well, no, I'm saying, but if you ask for money, that kind of the rapport is a little your rapport must be. It gotta be different to me at least. I'm not doing it a few months in.
I mean, he obviously felt like
she felt
say yes.
Yeah,
she felt like she would say yes.
She might have been Gayle King during that time too.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, but personally, for my ego, my pride, I'm not doing it. I'm gonna talk to my friends, talk to everybody else about it. On her end, I can understand why she looked at it, because to me, also, not only did that, you asked him for child support.
Nigga needed money.
He needs some money for child, or he can get locked up.
Go to jail, exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, all right, I'm not talking to my new girl, my new person that I'm dating for child support money. Personally, that's just me. I'm not doing it. Now, if you're a couple in, whatever, we developed some rapport, whatever, we built a bond, and yeah, but
I'm just saying, man asked her for money, right? He got the money, and he paid that money back.
Yeah.
What part of that would make somebody look at somebody different? If that's exactly what he wanted to happen or planned on happening before he even asked, he formulated that thought. He envisioned it going exactly the way it happened. What part of that will make somebody be looked at differently?
That's just simple.
I got money. I know you got money. I need some extra money to handle this, but it will be back with you in the next 3 days.
That's just how society's gonna look at certain things. Think about how I mean, it's a perfect example of a clip that I showed you earlier, right? Somebody looked at, there's a man at a table with a bunch of girls, his wife, and then it's a girl's birthday, and the bill came up to $700, and he's like, okay, yeah, we split it, I'm pay for mine, and I pay for the birthday girl, but everybody else. And they're like, no, you the man at the table, you're supposed to pay for it. It's an expectation, it's some type unrealistic expectations that are being set on a man, where a man is supposed to do X, Y, and Z. A man shouldn't be asking a woman for money.
Why should a man?
No, I'm not saying that.
I'm asking you.
I'm saying that's how society almost looks at it now.
Why can't a man ask a woman for money if she got money? You don't ask people that don't got money for money. You ask people that got money for money. I'm letting you know. Man and a woman, that don't make sense.
You absolutely right. I'm just saying what society looks at. Personally, me, I don't see the difference because I feel like you both people are people.
All right, that's what you're talking about. You said you wouldn't do it.
Oh, no, I got ego, nigga.
Hey, check this out.
I got ego. If I'm just dating you for 3 or 4 months, I'm not
the money.
I'm asking my boy first.
What are you looking at him different for? If you didn't want to give him the money, if you looked at him different, you should never gave it to him, and you should have cut him off right there. If that's gonna be something you carry with you, because you telling this story. I don't know how long ago this was, but it sounds like you carrying something that from a situation that you know, a person that you no longer dealing with. So what's the context here? Are you saying Are you saying that's the type of shit you gotta look out for? Because don't that apply to anybody with money?
I mean, women be begging for money all the time.
That's what I'm saying.
Women be begging for shit.
It would be crazy if a dude dating a girl for a couple months and she asked him for money.
Well, and he give it to her, they gonna applaud her.
Point is,
they actually gonna ask her why she gave back the money.
The person with the money is gonna be asked to do things with that money. That's all I'm saying.
My question is, would you do it?
I would need the money. What are you talking about?
Nah, bro.
I would need the money.
Hypothetically speaking, would you do it?
I wouldn't need it.
We don't know that, motherfucker.
I wouldn't need nothing.
Okay, you're gonna be out here homeless.
I wouldn't need no home, nigga. I wouldn't need nothing. I wouldn't need nothing. That's what I'm saying. Gayle, knock it off.
That's fucked up, dog.
Gayle, knock it off. Get that man his money. He gonna get it right back to you. Couple of interest on it. You know what I'm saying? Knock it off, dog.
Hey, bro,
let that man take care of his kids. You keeping the kids hungry. Don't do that to that child. That child don't deserve this. Get that man that fucking.
She said it ain't her kids.
Get that man that money.
Hey, what that saying is fucking
kids.
Do she got kids? We don't know.
We might know why she don't.
Woo. She might say fuck them kids.
Speaking of kids.
We gonna talk about the kids?
I got another clip.
First of all, this shit is ridiculous.
Is it? Let me play this clip.
This is Corey Holcomb, by the way.
I my daughter runs circles around.
Taller than him, for sure.
Yeah. She ain't taller than me. She is not taller than me.
Oh, the last time she was here, I got a picture.
She probably had videos on, so.
See how tall she is.
I mean, I brought it up because she tried to run game on me. Like, she was brought up by her mama. But, you know what I'm saying? Instead of realizing I got away from her mama, because I don't speak to her mama. She be like, I know you hate my mama. I'm like, bitch, I ain't got time to hate nobody. Your mama was drama. Now, here it is all these years later. You just like your mama. Both of y'all can kiss my motherfucking ass. I don't make another daughter. I don't give a fuck. If you ain't good as a person, no matter who you are, I have a cutoff switch God blessed me with to say, fuck you, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if it's my kid. My motherfucking mama. You know your daughter trying to...
Oh, go ahead, man. That's two people that had no kids.
What's your thoughts on that?
What's your thoughts?
I already told you my thoughts. The kids, the fuck out. I don't need nothing. I agree with him.
See,
here's
my thing.
We done seen this situation time and time again. Little Boozy, man, for all these fucking kids.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing. I feel like, to an extent, I feel like you should not talk to your kids in a certain way or about them in a certain way. Let me take that back. I'll talk crazy anyway. You should have talk about your kids in public in a certain way, regardless of the manner. Now, I will say that I've noticed that.
But hold on, you love 50 Cent.
Yeah, I don't agree with everything that nigga do. That nigga's a fucking nut too.
Okay.
The fuck that nigga be off his rocker sometimes, man. Yeah. Like, but he also got a son.
What that mean?
It's man to man at this point in time. Nigga suck a dick.
You said kids.
He's not a kid no more. This nigga dope.
Your children. What you talking about?
Your children. Yeah, don't talk about them in a certain way, nigga. Suck a dick, man. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like you shouldn't talk about your kids in a certain way. All right. 2, One thing I do agree with. Kids do be trying to run game. Kids aren't respectful to their parents these days. I see it all the time. That you niggas go. I mean, the terminology in itself, crash out. These niggas will go ride for their homies before they ride for their parents, which is fucking ridiculous.
Correct.
We see it all the fucking time. We done watch Shawn go crash out and be a dummy, and now she got a tattoo on her face. That's just ridiculous. So I do agree with that, but I feel like you should also, sometimes kids are a product of how they're raised.
That's what I'm saying. So
we also see how kids, fuck around and the kid is separated either from a mother or father, and then that parent that they're with bashes the other parent, and so now that parent is looked at in a certain light, so they only come in.
Hold on now,
okay?
Because isn't the product of the way that child is, whoever the parent they're with, that's also a product of the decision that parent made to even make a child with that person. So even if your child was raised by somebody who you do not agree with their life values and what they are spewing, you are responsible because you chose to make and create that child.
Correct? Absolutely correct. However,
correct. So let's not dodge accountability.
No, we're not dodging accountability.
What he said was, I can go make another daughter. What logic is that going to mean if you just making kids with the wrong women? That's going to create the same type of problem you got right now.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree. But then you have people who harp on certain things and, just have ill will because, you don't want to be with me. Now I'm going to shit on you. You have those type of people.
I mean, that's your responsibility to make sure you do everything in your power where that does not happen.
But we never know how. Here's the thing. I can give my response or I can take action, but we cannot control how somebody reacts. No matter what. Because think about this.
But you can control how you react, though.
I can, but here's my thing. But think about this, right? If I'm with a woman who I think is great, amazing, but then at some point in time we just say, hey, you know what? This is no longer working out. And you happen to have the kid and you decide to take your anger out and feel some type of way because I said, hey, this is not working out, and you badmouth me, I controlled everything I could control. Now the way you react is on you.
And the way you react to that situation is on you. So what you mean?
It is.
So what? So what you saying?
But I don't agree with him just calling her a bitch and all of that shit online.
What I'm saying
is nuts.
But hold on. But you also didn't agree with the way the mother's child was acting. You also didn't agree with the way the child was acting. So if you disagree with both of their behaviors, why is he not allowed to show that he disagrees with that?
Because I feel like you're the parent and the adult in this situation.
So was the mom.
Yeah, but she's not going outside on live and she's not on fucking podcast and all this shit.
Yeah, but she doing something worse. She created a child that hates the father.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do this in private. This
ain't nothing private or ain't nothing less damaging than create a product of a broken family that has ill will towards likely men, not just the father, in the way you trying to run game and show lack of respect. Because that results in a lot more people getting injured, people getting set up, plotted on all type of shit. So let's just not make it seem like the worst thing in the world. Just get on a podcast and talk.
No, I didn't say that's the worst thing in the world. I mean, I agree with you on the part that she should not be creating this. However, my thing is there's a certain way that you can deal with it, especially as a man.
How you deal with it? You got kids. What's your resolution?
I mean, I got a mother.
What's your
mother, nigga, I was kidding. But my thing is he said that he speaks to her and he's talked to her, right?
Correct.
And he's done things for her, and then whatever. So with that being said, I can sit and talk to you, and obviously, you're an adult now. I can sit and have a conversation with you and go from there. Now, what I can do after that conversation is what I do. Now, if I choose to, hey, you know what? This ain't working. I did what I was supposed to do. Cool, we done. Whatever.
What if it goes into something past that to where your daughter is, let's do the boozy situation. Your daughter is going on live and trying to damage your brand.
I'm gonna do like what everybody else do. Get my publicist and tell them to write some shit up like, yo, this ain't me.
Romeo did it, tried to damage his brand. And we're not just talking about in relation to parenthood and partnership with the mother. We talking about, this motherfucker been doing dirty business. They broke. They've been lying. They've been cheating. This is a whole different level. If this was somebody that was not related to you, this would be an all-out war with somebody that's going out. You watch Billions. You know how the motherfuckers. I do. So I'm saying we talking brand. We talking Succession. We talk about what they do when them news headlines get out there, especially that makes people that make money off their likeness.
Right. But my thing is, there's a way I can address that. I don't have to also play the game of, defamation of character to somebody else as well. Just because they did it to me, I don't have to play in the same realm of doing it.
You don't have to, but it's also your choice too. That doesn't make them wrong for doing that. Especially a comedian who, Kevin, everybody.
Yeah, no, I never said he was wrong. I'm saying I don't agree with it. I wouldn't take that route. Now, however, again, we can't.
You're not
control.
funny.
Who the
This
fuck
shit ain't
not
gonna
funny?
sound the same, nigga.
Nigga, I am funny. The fuck is you saying? Oh, let me. The fuck? Nah, what's your take on it, nigga?
I told you my take. I've been saying my take the whole time. Nigga, he can say whatever he want. It's his family.
No, I'm talking about what would you have done?
I would have done nothing. It would never happen. That's what would happen. It would never happen to me, huh? My child would never disrespect me like that.
What you gonna do
got
when they
the
do?
coon eyes to stand up to the fucking mama.
But it's a girl,
Man,
so she might. You know what I'm saying? It's a girl.
What that mean?
So the girls stick together. Women stick together and shit sometimes.
Listen, man.
Well, except right now because
pick the right woman. That's your fault, women and men. Pick the right person to have a baby with.
We don't fucking know.
I know.
You think you know?
I always know.
All right.
I never knew nothing. Nigga.
Until you push it
I ain't
out.
never not knew nothing I needed to know.
You don't even know what you just said.
I know everything I just knowed.
Yo, hey man, listen, episode 43. We appreciate y'all. Yo, somebody get this nigga like a book with grammar or some shit.
Disrespecting kids.
God damn,
it's crazy.
Goofy ass.
Alright,
man. Like, subscribe, holla at us. We be back again.
Catch y'all next week.
Hey,
this nigga's crazy.
Leave us some comments. Let us know what you want to hear from us. Ignorant motherfucker.